Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video, and today I'm doing my WWE Monday Night Raw preview show for the 23rd of September 2013 episode of Monday Night Raw. Now, where is Monday Night Raw tonight? It is in Chicago, Illinois, an amazing pro-heel crowd in Chicago, as always, the home of WWE Payback 2013. Chicago is always a great crowd, so it should be a really interesting and really gripping Monday Night Raw, as they usually have great shows whenever Monday Night Raw or a WWE show is in Chicago, because the crowd just makes it an amazing night to remember. So I'm looking forward to Monday Night Raw tonight, guys, even just because it's in Chicago, but I'm sure we have a good show on our hands as well. But the crowd is sure to be absolutely epic. So when is Monday Night Raw? It is at the usual time of 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, 8/7 Central, and 1 AM UK time. Where can you catch it? USA Network, Sky Sports 3 HD, or if you're not living in England or the USA, you can actually tweet me at Tom Cushnie. The link is in the bottom of the description of this YouTube video, and you can tweet me asking me for a 720p HD live stream for the Monday Night Raw show, and I will tweet you the stream link at whenever you do it. You can just have the link ready for when the show starts in hours time. It doesn't really matter. So getting onto this Monday Night Raw preview show for tonight's Monday Night Raw for the 23rd of September 2013. I did actually say August last week, so that was kind of awkward, but it is definitely September 2013 for this Monday Night Raw's month and year, whatever. Anyway, for this night's Monday Night Raw, this week's Monday Night Raw, should I say, we have a few things on our plate ready for Monday Night Raw, and the first thing is, or probably the biggest thing, is that the WWE 2K14 official full roster will be revealed on tonight's Monday Night Raw. You can leave all your speculations in the comments section, but it's actually pretty much certain who is going to be on the game. You can probably pretty much get it to an absolute pinpoint who will be on the full roster. It's not that important, as pretty much the same people are on the game every year, but the WWE 2K14 full roster for the full game will be revealed on tonight's Monday Night Raw. Do expect that to be probably at the end of Monday Night Raw to make you gripped and watch the whole show instead of giving it away at the start of the show. Anyway, Ryback announced as the new Paul Heyman guy last week on Monday Night Raw after putting CM Punk through a table at Night of Champions. Do expect a much longer segment tonight for this angle as CM Punk returns to Monday Night Raw, and it's in his home crowd of Chicago, Illinois. Possibly a very big and awesome pipe bomb from CM Punk coming from tonight's Monday Night Raw on Ryback and Paul Heyman, considering he is in Chicago. This match is sure to be at Battleground pay-per-view as well, so there is a possibility it will be confirmed in his hometown of Chicago tonight on Monday Night Raw, just to make it that little bit more special that it is announced in his hometown of Chicago for CM Punk. Also, since Cody Rhodes got fired a few weeks ago, Goldust came and got beat by Randy Orton. Dusty Rhodes returned and got KO'd by Big Show. Will Cody finally return tonight after his honeymoon ended a few weeks ago? Personally, the short storyline kind of seems to have come to a dead end after last week, so the return of Cody would kind of revamp this storyline entirely, and will we be given an update on Dusty on tonight's Monday Night Raw, as he was KO'd last week on Monday Night Raw. We were given a slight update on Friday Night SmackDown, but I don't think it was really suffice, so expect a full update on Dusty Rhodes on tonight's Monday Night Raw. But I am kind of expecting a Cody Rhodes return, maybe this week or maybe next week. And will we get more info about whether Cody or Goldust, remember, or Goldust, will get rehired by the WWE? Could we possibly see Triple H versus Cody Rhodes at Battlegrounds for Cody Rhodes' job back? But I am kind of expecting a Cody Rhodes return maybe this week or next week, because it just kind of seemed like the storyline has come to a dead end in the last week due to Dusty Rhodes and Goldust getting knocked off by the WWE. After help from the locker room last week on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown on the help of Daniel Bryan, will Triple H treat the locker room right like he did on SmackDown? Because he's trying to keep the locker room happy about the new Triple H regime, so he doesn't get a whole battle against him by the WWE locker room, and give them matches they want to keep them on his side. So will Triple H treat the locker room right and give them matches that they really want tonight on Monday Night Raw, so that the locker room are behind what Triple H is doing? Also, AJ Lee versus Natalya is imminent for Battlegrounds pay-per-view. AJ Lee, of course, won her Divas title in Chicago at Payback 2013 pay-per-view, her first Divas title. So do expect this to be maybe mentioned on a promo by AJ Lee tonight on Monday Night Raw as she returns to Chicago, and continue the storyline with her and Natalya for the Battleground pay-per-view and the Divas title. Also, RVD was attacked by Alberto Del Rio on last week's Friday Night SmackDown after Triple H announced the rematch. Do expect Rob Van Dam to have the most momentum going into the Battleground pay-per-view, as he is leaving shortly after and is probably bound to lose at the pay-per-view. So it is likely that RVD will get a heads up going into the Battleground pay-per-view on Del Rio tonight on Monday Night Raw. So do expect a little bit of momentum going to RVD instead of Del Rio heading into Battleground. So it's probably likely that RVD will get a little bit of momentum tonight in Chicago. Also, even though it's not so certain RVD will lose at Battleground, it also depends on a Sandow cash-in, and will Sandow be relevant leading up to the Battleground pay-per-view? If you remember at the kickoff show at Payback, Chicago did actually cheer Sandow over Sheamus. So will Sandow be heavily featured tonight on Monday Night Raw, as Chicago did seem to treat Sandow quite kindly. And the next coming Raws are... Certainly, if Sandow's going to be cashing in at Battleground, he really needs to be relevant the next coming Raws. So watch out for Sandow being slightly more relevant in the next coming Raws, and maybe he will be ready for a cash-in on RVD at Battlegrounds pay-per-view. So watch out to see if Sandow is starting to be a little bit more relevant on Monday Night Raw. Will he start tonight in Chicago, as Chicago seem to like Sandow? Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. This has been my Raw preview for the 23rd of September 2013 episode of Monday Night Raw. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.